Welcome back. The Sport International Basketball Channel series, The Blueprint About Playing Basketball Overseas. For number 6 of the series, The Blueprint How to Become a Basketball Professional Overseas. After watching my previous videos, you already received a lot of valuable information how to become a professional basketball player. The next step is very important for your future. I will show you how to prepare a Curriculum Vitae CV and give you the background why certain things are important and what you need to consider.
The CV is possibly the most important tool of your job search process. Your CV is your main marketing document, and its purpose is to open doors to an interview by making strong and positive statements demonstrating your qualifications, skills, and achievements. It is therefore vital that you are aware of your own skills and marketability.
My main topic is to guide you step by step to prepare a professional CV. There are certain facts about you that are expected to be there or not to be there, and certain ways to write a CV that will present you clearly and favorably and in the manner which most coaches and managers expect.
There is no single concept of this because every player is different, but I will cover all subjects and outline the key guidelines which you need to address.
Playing professional basketball in Europe is a goal many players around the globe want to accomplish. Regardless of your playing background and experience, the first thing you need to understand is what coaches will be expecting from you and the decision process when recruiting talent in non-European players. This will enable you to structure the CV and document what is expected.
Let's go deeper in the specifics of what professional European coaches look for, and the order they go through CVs when selecting an import player. Obviously, not all positions are the same, and each role from 1 to 5 will require distinct abilities which I will cover thoroughly. The following information will help you to write your resume.
First, your background. Which league you played determines who will look at your Curriculum Vitae. The coaches know the level of competition in the different college leagues and conferences. They have seen your predecessors and go by that performance. The chance that they look for players below a certain level is low.
Either the agent or you can convince them, or they show the initiative because they have budget limitations.
Second, stats. Most important of all info about you are your stats. They give the best and quick, reliable statement about you better than any other piece of information. Your stats need to be above the average, and there is no exception. If you accomplish good stats, your awards and selections to exclusive groups like All-Americans, MVP, First Team, and so on will make the difference. No deep explanations are needed. The one with the best stats and highest awards will be chosen first. The 5 major stats in basketball are points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks per game. For your evaluation, it only will be differentiated if you are a tall or a short player. If you pass this step, they will look for your percentages and shots taken, your minutes per game, and number of games played and started.
It is best to document your stats from the last 3 seasons. This gives the reader an answer on your development as a player. Present them in the standard format which is used by the NCAA, with percentages and per game numbers. They should be easy to read. Therefore, it might be good to show your outstanding stats in advance of the spreadsheet format. For high leagues, advanced stats will be necessary.
Third, shooting. There seems to be not a lot to talk about, but there is. I received so many resumes with below average shooting percentages. These players are wasting their energy in trying to approach a professional career if they do not have outstanding skills in other areas. Even if 1 of 1,000 will get a contract somehow, he will make 1/5 of what he will make grilling burgers with a college degree. The competition is extreme. Sometimes a 1% higher shooting percentage makes a difference if you get selected or not. Having a below 35% 3-point average as a guard or a below 45% 2-point average as a 4-5 could be a reason that evaluators will not continue to look at the rest of the CV. You have to be able to score from different positions in different ways. If you do not have these percentages, a possible solution is to provide uncut shooting workout videos to have some kind of proof that you work on your shot and could improve it. A shooting percentage above 75% in these workouts should be reached.
Try to get as many statements from coaches with action verbs about the following skills: The big difference is reached if they are tied to a real example.
Fourth, basketball IQ. I covered the majority of these skills in the video about highlights. In the text part of the CV, you can add statements of your coaches or from newspaper articles and other media about you executing the concepts of timing and spacing, your ability to pick up new technical instructions, and your flexibility to react to different situations on the court and so on. If you are not sure, please watch the video about highlight tapes again. Another point to add is your leadership and assistance to other players to get better.
The high assist and steal rate is one criteria which shows a high basketball IQ.
Fifth is defense. Can you stop taller and shorter players in a one-on-one situation from scoring is the basic. Statements that you understand what is happening and that you rotate accordingly or position yourself to help and guard your opponents effectively is what you need to get for your CV.
If you have no defense, the chance that they go to the next evaluation step is low.
Sixth, energizer. The next evaluation step is, are you a role player or do you bring the extra energy on the court and prove the ability to perform under pressure? Demonstrated commitment and determination to achieve the team goals with a positive attitude. Push the team to practice harder. Leading from the front. Guiding and motivating the team on and off the court. And communicating effectively to facilitate constructive interaction between the players and the coaching staff.
Were you constantly looking to push yourself to develop new ways to further your skills and abilities?
Seventh point, versatility. The more positions you can play, the more interesting for the coach. Having a strong all-around game is lifting your value. There is still a chance for an over 50% three-point shooter or an extreme successful rebounder with average stats in other areas, but these players will be added at the end if the roster has a weakness in these areas.
The number of top versatile players is getting higher every year and the number of role players are becoming less.
Eighth, offense and defense rebounding. I would say this is more a parallel step to energizer and versatility and an excluding step at the beginning of the evaluation for 4 and 5 if these numbers are too low. Rebounding is a key aspect you need to master when playing professional basketball overseas. Show that you can eliminate second chances for the opposing team and get second chances for your team to score.
If you made it that far in the evaluation process, they will look at your personality.
Ninth, personality. They will check your social media, online articles, call your coach and call you to find out if you have a great attitude both on the floor and off the floor. Because in your future local community, you represent your club, from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. Are you having a good lifestyle, which supports your profession, or are you a party animal posting crazy pictures with alcohol in your hand? They ask the agent what he knows about you, your family, and so on. They want to know who they will work with.
If you have everything together, you need to develop a format to structure your CV. An athlete CV is straightforward at first glance. You should start with the basic information about you: full name, date of birth, citizenships, size, weight, wingspan, followed by a listing of teams you played in the past in the order of the season year. You can add after each year if your team was the champion or reached the Final Four. It could be beneficial to add your college degree and which languages you speak at this point.
Next, it would be good to have an outstanding statement about you, considering the criteria I mentioned a minute ago. Best if it is a dynamic short statement from your coach or from an article about you to draw the attention of the reader. What makes you a strong competitor?
Your stats should be next. Where important, add all official links to your stats to prove that they are correct. At this point, you reach the average CV reading time, which is 20 seconds, meaning you should have attracted the reader by now to get him to continue going through the rest of your CV.
The links to your highlights and full game videos should follow next. Have them in a reverse chronologic order. At the end of this section, you can also add the links to your workout videos. Please ensure that the title of each video easily explains the content of the video.
At the end, there should be a listing of your awards and accomplishments. If you have them, more independent statements about you. You should place a picture of you at the top or corner of the page.
Last, your contact information, email address, telephone number with international code. List all communication tools which can be used to reach you: WhatsApp, Signal, Facebook, Messenger, LinkedIn, Skype, and so on.
If you have the skills, you can design your own template or use one of the many offered online. Go for a simple and clean design. Choose a modern sans serif font. Eliminate a rejection due to poor presentation, typos, grammatical errors, or irrelevance. If there is something special about your leisure activities, you can add your hobbies. Last, practice job interviews. The guidance is to have answers about the mentioned criteria which they use to recruit their next star player.
If you are missing some information, please write a note in the below comment section. I will summarize these questions to subjects and prepare a question and answer video at the end of the series.